Hello everyone and welcome back to the 52-part tutorial of how to model the island. We're gonna continue with the jerricane. I have something to do here and it's related only for this object here, and I'm gonna take entire thing. I'm gonna go over add and delete by type history because there is a history that I don't really want to have there and it's slowing a little bit my screen on the same time, and I wanna smooth preview both of them. Now it's really crucial that this one will be smooth preview alongside that we're creating this, but also sometimes I will exceed smooth preview and I will work this out that way. So let's first grab this, add drawing utilities to add drawing split. What I meant to say is that sometimes you just need to see how it looks whenever it's smooth preview. That way you'll be sure that whatever you're doing is correct. You see here what I'm doing? I'm bringing this one. I want to use the slide edge tool. So shift right click slide edge tool. I'm going to slide it a little bit up here. Okay. And now I'm going to double click on both of them and choose bevel edge because I need two more edges. I'm going to grab this one, shift right click slide edge tool. I'm going to bring it a little bit near to that friend of his. And I'm going to do the same here. Bring this one over here. So with that done, I'm going to do something which I'm not fully, well, you know what, that's not so bad. I'm gonna do something which I don't really want to do this, but I will do this in a separated way. So I'm gonna take this edge, control right click edge ring utilities to edge ring and split. Okay, I'm gonna take this edge, and you know what, I'm gonna take this entire thing. This will be a very weird thing. I haven't done this for quite a long time, so I'm going to do this. I'm going to copy this, okay, jerricane. And when I'm copying it, I'm going to right away go on and isolate this. Now, I'm going to grab this, add ring utilities to add ring and split. This is what will happen. I'm going to undo this and then, well, not undo this, but I will go on and unisolate this. Right now it's still selected, so I'm going to isolate once again. I'm going to choose this edge this time. Control right click edge ring until this edge ring and split. Right now the isolation haven't, make this invisible, so we can continue here. I'm going to double click on that one, and I will simply go on and do something like that. Slide this one a little bit near here. Okay, I'm going to take this one and also move it here. So when you've done with this, maybe I'm gonna grab this one and I'm gonna move it lower down a little bit. I think it's a little bit too wide, so I'm gonna grab this one as well, move them close. I'm gonna do the same here, move this one towards here and this one towards it. Okay, just make sure you're doing it. So I'm gonna grab these two and these two guys. This is all I need from this. So these two and these two. Shift right click, duplicate face, press F8 3 times. I need to turn on the light here. And when you've done with this, click on the background, grab only the jerricane and delete it. It will remain with this thing. Okay? I'm going to unisolate this, and now I'm going to use these. Okay? So I'm going to select them. Well, let's select everything and unselect the jerricane. You can see they are all selected. This one in green because this is the last one that I picked, I think. And I'm gonna shift right click, mesh combine them, those 4 little ones. Okay, now I'm gonna isolate them and I'm gonna work that with them. I'm gonna grab these two and I'm gonna grab these two and I'm gonna extrude them. So click extrude, and you want to extrude with this one. You know what, I ain't gonna extrude them that way. I'm just sick of this extrusion of 36. I don't know how by now I didn't just snapped, but surely I did right now. So extruding, and click apply, close this, and I will extrude it once that way. Okay. Then I'm gonna grab this face here and that face there. Sorry, I'm gonna do the same here. So here and there. So you see them. I'm gonna extrude them, and I'm gonna extrude it there. You see, more length in between them. So now I can easily grab these two faces, these two faces, these two faces, and these. Okay, that way I'm gonna extrude them. Now I can pull them that way. Okay, but I don't want to do this that way. I want to switch to scale tool and do so they will stay straight here, so they won't really open up wider. So when I'm satisfied with that, I'm gonna do F8. This is the length that I need. I'm gonna right click, choose vertices, and I'm gonna grab the pointing ones, these. Okay, these and these here, and I'm gonna do the same here. So let's select those as well. See, and I'm gonna double click on the scale tool and try reset this and bring them inwards that way. Alright, press F8. I'm gonna right click, choose edge. I'm gonna grab this edge, add ring utilities to edge ring and split. Just do a control right click for that, and with the scale tool try to do it that way. Now pay attention for the scale tool, because you can easily get into this squeezing it, but then the entire form won't stay flat here. So just pay attention, and if it does happen, go on and reset the tool or use any other orientation method in order to fix this. Now I'm gonna bring this one here, and as you can see I need to align these. So I'm gonna switch to rotation tool, and right now the rotation tool is not corresponding to that angle with the component it does. So I will just simply do this that way. Okay, try to make it like so, switch to move tool, bring it a little bit more, switch back, click reset the tool, choose object, component again. I'll try to do this a little bit better. Okay, like so. Now I'm gonna do the same there. So let's do this here. Right click, choose edge. Let's grab this edge, edge ring utilities to edge ring and split. Switch to scale tool, squeeze it. Make sure that it didn't, I don't know, messed up with the entire shape. Switch to move tool, bring it closer. Switch to rotation tool. It's already set to component, so we can work this out that way and even bring it a little bit closer. Let's match them. I'm just trying to see if they are matched. This one should be a little bit closer. And yeah. Now I'm gonna right click, choose face. You know what? I'm gonna do this. Yeah, I'm gonna do this that way. I'm gonna grab these two faces, and I'm gonna grab these two faces. These are a little bit more thick, I think. Yeah, they are. Let me fix this. I don't know, something like so maybe. Okay. You can mirror this one. I mean, like, you can copy and mirror this, so go ahead and do this if it's that important. I'm extruding it in one division that way, and at the same time I'm pushing it into place, like being in between those. So when I'm doing this, when I'm doing this, I also want to push this thing in. So it should be something like so, right? I'm gonna check here what's going on. You can see it went to the other side. So I can grab these two faces now and move them into position that way. Okay? It's not a problem. Really, it's not a problem. You can even move them here, I don't know, for later on, but right now I'm gonna add two more edge loops. So I'm gonna add one edge loop here, switch to scale tool, squeeze that, and maybe bring this edge over here. I'll bring those two vertices here and here over here, just to about same thickness. Okay, and grab these one and bring them here. Yeah, I think that's okay, like so. I'm gonna do the same here. I'm gonna add one edge loop here. Switch to scale tool, squeeze this. You can change the rotation tool and maybe do this that way. Okay, and move to move tool and bring it there, like so. Now that we almost done with that, I'm gonna click here. Oh, I want to grab, I want to add another edge loops on those. It will be easier for me to get rid of them. So look at this. We're gonna take this edge, edge ring utilities to edge ring and split. We're gonna do the same. Well, we're gonna do the same thing there, but let's finish with this one first. So I'm gonna bevel this one, and this is really just to make my life easier here by trying to pick those faces. So I'm grabbing this face, double click on that face, and deleting that. So now if I will double click on that one, only the faces that are related to this shape will be selected, and I can simply go and delete them. So just a trick here to overcome this intersection problem and make your life easier on selecting this. So I'm gonna do the same here, double click on these, delete them, and now I can double click on these and delete those as well. Now I only need to connect those. So let's get rid of those two. Let's click on here. Let's get rid of those two, delete them. I don't like this one being there, and I'm gonna try and patch them. Well, it's not try, we will do this. So let's see, control right click. No, you need to be in object in modification mode, modify mode. I don't know, I'm calling this modify mode. Target weld. Let's right click, choose vertices and patch this thing. I'm gonna do this here as well, and here, and there. Let's come here and set this. Bring this here, and nope, sorry, I made a mistake here. Alright, so this set, you can press F8 to bring it back to object mode, switch to selection tool, insert edge loop. Now I'm smoothing it preview, you see how it looks, okay? But what I really want to do is I want to grab add edge loops here. So let's do this, edge ring utilities to edge ring and split, and let's try and bevel them. Double click on this one, move it a little bit there, double click on that one and move it a little bit there. Now just pay attention that you are not messing up the shape, okay? You can easily go and stretch it and make edges go overlapping each other's faces because the way that they lay out here, okay, laid. So let's grab this edge now, edge ring utilities to edge ring and split, double click on it and then shift right click bevel it, double click on this one, move it up a little bit, make sure that you see what I've done here. That looks a little bit wrong, so you want to use the slide edge and bring it up, and you want to double click on this one and move it down like so. You can add edge loops, but it will just, I don't know, you see what I've done here? This is also wrong. So let me do this, shift right click, sorry, shift double click, shift right click, delete them, and now I will do this again, edge ring utilities to edge ring and split, shift right click, bevel, double click on this one. It's already, no it's not, slide edge tool. It was already, I think. on the slide edge too. So I'm going to bring these here, making sure that they are not stretched or overlapping. I'm going to grab this one, edging until this to edging and split, double click on that one, shift right click, bevel it, double click on that one, shift right click, slide edge tool. Let's bring this near here. Let's grab this one, switch to scale tool, squeeze it. I'm gonna try and rotate this one a little bit and maybe move to move it here. Rotate tool. No, something is wrong with the rotation. For some reason it went wrong there. Okay. It's better to use the slide tool, but I don't know, sometimes I'm doing it that way. Let's just add edge loops and that's it. Set this, let's add one here, let's add one, no, one here. Basically I'm adding one edge from each side of a corner once. So there is a lot to cover here, okay? Adding one here, here, moving out of here. See, this one is a corner one, but it's crossing that way, so you need to have one which is already there above it and one beneath it, so that will maintain this area sharp. And we're gonna do the same thing over here, one here, one there, one here, moving here, one here, one there, one here, and one here, one here, let's see if I missed something. I'm gonna press 3, and if everything is alright, so I'm gonna leave it that way. You see I'm missing one here. You can see that little thing is peeking here, but there it's sharp, so there is something. But sometimes it can just occur because they are not too near to each other, but you can see, right? Thinking of that second time, and I decided that I will go on and choose, well, let's press 1 to exit smooth preview. Okay, and I'm gonna do modify center the pivot for it. Switch to move tool. You see where the center is? So I can simply go on mesh, separate those two guys, grab this one, delete it, grab this one, Control D to duplicate this, switch to move tool, modify center the pivot. No, don't center the pivot. Where is it? Oh, I shouldn't have done this. Whenever I deleted them, I separated them, so therefore the center is not really, the pivot wasn't in the center anymore. So I'm gonna undo that. Let's bring them into that state, and I will just simply right click and choose face and get rid of those faces. Okay, and then press F8 and the center will remain where it should be. I can go over Control D, duplicate this, switch to scale tool. Let's try seeing we can scale it. See, I'm gonna scale it that way, and it shows here that the scale axis is moving, so pay attention there. See? So by default it was set to 1. You're gonna do -1 and hit the enter, and it will appear the other side exactly where it should be. So if I'm gonna unisolate these, well, let's select them in first mesh, combine them back, and if I'm gonna unisolate them, it should be exactly where it should. Okay, so I'm gonna press 3, smooth preview this, just so you will be able to see this, And no, remove the wireframes. I just want to see it that way. Alright, so this is it for this part. I can already see that it's stretching a little bit too much, and you can see that we need to bring them back because there is a problem. I didn't take in mind that there are the the jerricane should be more, well, smoothed preview. So I'm gonna grab these vertices and let's try and stitch this to it. They are still combined, but you can move them, okay, as one unit as long as you pick all of them. Like so. Press F8, and here you go. We fixed this issue. We can delete the faces that hints here. Okay, all those faces here can be deleted here and so on. Right now, I'm gonna keep it that way. Okay. So, yeah, I want to continue this later on because I feel like this one has been stretched a little bit. So, I will see you at the next part, guys. See you. Oh, by the way, don't forget to save this. Okay, file save scene.